Hey guys, it's Lewis here from Physique Level Up, and in today's video, how many meals you need per day for fat loss. Firstly guys, when it comes down to overall meals and how many meals per day you actually need, what we have to think is long term. What really are you going to stick to for more of a lifetime and a sustainable aspect? We don't have to go and eat 6 meals like a bodybuilder because someone said that every single day, and you're worried you can't fit this in, or you're just so busy with work and you can't eat every hour or 2 hours to get your protein in, okay, in terms of variables. There's studies that show this, okay, going forward. 6 meals per day does not speed up your metabolism on a higher level. It has no major effect with growing further muscle tissue in terms of protein synthesis. We want a minimum of 3 meals per day, max, to maximize protein synthesis. What we recommend in full is having 3 meals per day, but saving the majority of your calories and carbs for the evening. Because when we have this in position, you can actually just fit in all of your emergencies through periods. If you get invited out for work, or you want to eat as a family, it's very powerful if you do this and sustain this, as any emergencies that come up, you're going to look after your health and look after your body. You can go out to social events, you can have some drinks, you can eat as a family. It just works very well in terms of having this framework in place. If we had 6 mini meals in position and we're achieving fat loss, just going on like a 50-day plan to lose 15 pounds of fat, and then you revert back to eating as a family, okay, at dinner time, and went back to 3 meals per day, but you're eating so much in the evening time, and you just start overspilling in terms of calories, this is how we can start adding on body fat. So we want a sustainable approach that's going to fit around your lifestyle in terms of aspects. And we highly recommend saving the majority of your calories, which is 50%, and your carbs for the evening, as it fits around all emergency situations. You've got enough energy and input throughout the day in terms of food, and you can get lots of work done, and you can actually have lots of energy. And then you have more of your carbs in the evening, and then you go into this parasympathetic state mode, which is actually going to put you in a more relaxed state. You then spike your serotonin, which is actually then going to give you a greater night's sleep. So it's very powerful following a framework. Okay, we haven't got to actually eat 6 meals and speed up our metabolism and drink protein shakes every 2 hours and feed our muscles. If we actually fast, we actually increase growth hormone. So then when we actually eat, we store the nutrients on a greater level. So fasting is actually more superior for growing muscle and losing fat, because you're burning body fat in the period, and then when you're eating, you're growing muscle on a fast level because you store the nutrients very great. Insulin sensitivity improves highly, just like our ancestors did back in the day. They used to hunt all day for their food and have a massive feast in the night. They was all jacked, they was all ripped, they had very low body fat percentages because they was actually for a time restricted feeding window, then having a massive feast in the evening. Now, it doesn't mean we have to fast all day, of course, but I highly recommend some fasting to improve your insulin resistance, which is then going to make it easier to store your nutrients on a greater level. Okay, so 3 meals per day is very powerful for protein synthesis aligned. If you want an emergency snack in there, you can have that, maybe some fruit, which would be very powerful if you want that in between your meals. But highly recommend 3 meals per day, which is going to be very more of a sustainable approach, as then you can crush it in your career, work on other alignments, and actually have a sustainable plan. Eat with your family for future preferences, go out for dinner, and then this is going to be more of a lifestyle aspect. You get yourself in shape through this period, you hold yourself in shape through this period. We follow the same framework, and you are set up for success. So do not think, guys, we have to follow someone's diet that had competed on a show, following protein shake every 2 hours and having eggs, just filling up on protein, trying to grow our muscles and lose fat on a faster level and speed up our metabolism. This is not the case, guys, and it's backed up by studies many times that we do not need this. Calories in versus calories out is the most important variable, okay? But we want a lifestyle aspect of a framework that is going to help you get in shape and actually maintain your new physique, okay, which is very powerful. So hopefully that makes sense in full. If it did, please give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and any feedback would be appreciated.